Hi, this is Linda McIver, and you are listening to GoTarryn TV.
Hey everybody, welcome to today's GoTarryn TV show. I am Tarryn, the traveling trainer from Atlanta, Georgia, and today we're welcoming back for a returning guest, Miss Linda McIver from 2U Medical. Linda, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Tarryn.
Good. Well, thank you so much for coming on. For the folks listening out there, Linda McIver is the founder and president of 2U Medical, who we've previously highlighted here on GoTarryn TV, and she's also a board-certified family nurse practitioner with more than 20 years of experience in healthcare. So, Linda, just wanted to thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, being here. So, how's everything going so far for you this year?
We're having a great year, Tarryn. We're just blessed to be here. We're in the right space, and we love helping people get healthy and just kind of living life to the fullest. So we love what we do.
Good, good, and you're good at it, and we'll get talking about 2U Medical here in a second if this is the first time anybody's listening. But let me ask you this, Linda. Let's go into a few things that I didn't get to ask you the last time we had you on. We had both you and one of your physical therapists, Zach Dunkel, on. But now, if we can ask you, so I had done some research, and I know that you had graduated with your undergrad in Bachelor of Nursing from Auburn University. And you also had your master's degree from Kennesaw State University. So if we could start there, how did you end up going to Auburn? How was your experience there? And then if we could talk about then transitioning to your master's degree at Kennesaw.
Sure. Well, when I made the decision to go to Auburn University from Laguna Niguel, California, that was a time in my life where my mother had just passed away, and I was kind of floundering. I didn't know what I wanted to do, where I should go. I thought I was going to go to Pepperdine University, and my end goal was to be a dermatologist, and that didn't quite work out. But so I was going to go to Pepperdine, but then at the last minute, my boyfriend at the time got a baseball scholarship to Auburn, and he said, "Why don't you go with me?" And I thought, well, shoot, I'll apply and see what happens. And I did apply, and they offered me a full academic scholarship.
Oh, wow.
I kept the 4 years that I was there. So, and it was what was meant to be. Looking back, it all happened the way it's supposed to, and it introduced me to the South, which is I love living here. I've been here in Atlanta for 23 years, and I'm happy that I've raised my kids here and that I practice here. I still love California, and I love going back there, but to visit my family. But I'm very happy living in the South.
That's great, excellent. And then, how did you transition and go to graduate studies over at Kennesaw State?
Well, initially I wanted to be a nurse practitioner after graduating with my bachelor's of science in nursing. Okay. And it took. I was going to go back to the Emory program about 3 years after I graduated. And just got sidetracked, started having kids, and then just kind of reached a point in my career where I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get some more education for myself and just kind of really go on to the next level and be more fulfilled in what I do. And so that worked out for me. It's been good.
That's excellent. Very good. And you're now, you're living in the greater Atlanta area, and so you've been there ever since, pretty much?
Pretty much,
That's
yeah.
Great. Good.
Yep, in the North Buckhead area. Our office is in Sandy Springs, and but we'll drive almost anywhere for a house call, Tarryn. So, and we work with people remotely too in other states. I have some patients in Chicago. A whole family there that I take care of. I've got some in Canada, some in California. So we can work consultatively over the phone for some things. So
that's wonderful. And for the folks listening, if they're not familiar, if they look on the screen right now, they'll see the website link. There it is, www.2umedical.com. They can go there. So now we're focusing on the company. And when did you establish 2U Medical? When did it begin?
We started in 2011, and I guess, well, towards the end. So, end of 2011, beginning of 2012. And it's just grown organically by word of mouth. I haven't done a lot of advertising. I have good relationships, like I do with you, where we refer back and forth, and it's just been word of mouth. And I've steered away from doing big advertising campaigns or anything like that because we didn't have a bunch of startup capital, and I knew that if I couldn't deliver, that I didn't have anything. At the end of my day, I can't not report the lab results. I can't not send in the prescriptions or do my plan of care for wellness. There's a lot of details in practicing good medicine, and it was more important to me to just grow slower, add people as we go, rather than have this big influx of patients and not be able to practice good medicine. So,
and the wonderful, yeah, that's wonderful. The great thing, like you just mentioned too a few minutes ago, is that people have options. That not only is your office located in the Sandy Springs area, we're going to get the address from you too, but also the fact that you bring the medical care to them in person, hence the name 2U Medical. So that's a huge advantage for anybody out there if they're in the North Atlanta or metro area. So that basically, that you bring a good modern contemporary way of bringing the health care and wellness and everything else right to their door, basically in their own home.
Yeah, thank you. We pride ourselves in that, and we're really just a modern rendition of the old-fashioned house call. It's
right, exactly. Mm-hmm.
So,
That's wonderful. Now, let's talk about the services that you provide a little bit more in detail, because I know that the services are broken down into medical care and wellness, physical therapy, as we mentioned, aesthetic services, and nutritional. So let's talk about the team and the services that you provide. How does that entail with 2U Medical?
Sure. So medical care, we see people for urgent care, reasons of urgent care or acute illness. Mm-hmm. And then we also do wellness services where oftentimes that involves drawing blood and getting a more extensive history. We do draw blood in-home, and we draw it for us, but we'll draw it for other physicians that order it. So in-home phlebotomy is a large part of what we offer. It's $100 to have your blood drawn in-home, $50 if you come to our office, and we have an amazing skilled phlebotomist. Her name is Sasha Lewis, and you will never know that you had a needle put in you. She's amazing. With the wellness, I formulate a customized wellness plan for you. For vitamin therapy, it's very targeted. Mm-hmm. We're all different. We all have different metabolic needs. Mm-hmm. So rather than just say, oh, here, take a multivitamin, I'd rather see exactly what you need and know about your family history and your present history and kind of what your social and professional demands are and kind of where you need to go. So it's highly customized. For physical therapy, Zach, he's great. He works a lot with people who are rehabbing from injury. He does dry needling, which I'm not rehabbing from an injury, but I will tell you, I love dry needling. I tend to carry my stress, my neck and upper back, and dry needling is amazing. It's like having a deep tissue massage, mm-hmm. but the effects stay with you longer. So Zach's he's an incredible professional. I always say that seeing Zach and having him assess you is almost better than going into an MRI machine. He's an incredible diagnostician, and mm-hmm. I rely on him a lot. For aesthetics and beauty, we have Casey Powell. She's a physician's assistant and skilled injector. She has been with us from the beginning, but she has moved to Los Angeles, and she works in a practice in Beverly Hills, and she injects a lot of faces we see on TV.
Oh, okay.
But we are lucky enough to have her back in Atlanta for 4 days a month. Okay. And she injects out of our Sandy Springs office, and she's an artist, and I can't say enough good about her. Nobody looks done, you know what I'm saying, after mm-hmm. they see her. She's very appropriate in the amount she injects, and she has a huge following in Atlanta.
Good.
We also have a medical esthetician, Stephanie Olakanen. Her treatments are fabulous. She's been in the business for 20 years, and she'll work consultatively via FaceTime or Skype with people who want to be put on this facial care system called Obagi. It's a prescription, basically. So she'll customize plans for people. And then nutritional care, we've got a fabulous registered dietitian. The difference between nutritionist and dietitian is that dietitians have a master's degree.
Mm-hmm.
And Lori Woodward is very well educated. She's been working for 20 plus years as a dietitian. She did her undergrad and grad degree at Florida State University. She works at Atlanta Gastro for 3 days per week, and then the rest of the time she's available to us. She's got a really broad understanding of different types of patients, adolescents, the elderly, as well as people who have food sensitivities, and of course diabetics, weight loss. She's very passionate about what she does, and it shows in her patient interactions.
Perfect.
So
very good.
That's us in a nutshell.
That's impressive. And, speaking on Lori Woodward, for the folks, if they check out the website, they need to go to your blog tab. I saw last week Lori's article that she wrote up on the anti-inflammatory health plan, and very, very good, insightful blog, very well written. So, like you just said, she definitely knows what she's talking about. I really personally like that.
Thank you.
No, that's wonderful. Solid, good team, great, wonderful services that you guys provide. And on top of that, like you mentioned previously, too, you also do interaction throughout the country. Is that correct?
Well, we can in a way that's consultative. So I can't obviously put my hands on someone in California. Mm-hmm. A lot of our patients are between California and Atlanta anyway. We see a lot of people in the entertainment industry.
Okay.
And so, it's nice because they know that I know everything about them. I know when they last took an antibiotic, or, I know what their allergies are and areas that we're working on and what vitamins we take. So even if they're in LA, they can call me or email me or text me and say, hey, Linda, I'm feeling this way. What do I need to do? Or, or I'm going to be back in Atlanta next month. Can we plan to draw my blood and just see what my levels are doing? And so it's really gratifying, even if they get their blood drawn here or in another state. If I get the results, then I can do the wellness plan. I can order labs in a lot of states. I can't order them in California. So there's, I'll have to have a physician there or a nurse practitioner work with me to get the blood panel ordered, or we'll draw it when they're here, and then if they're back out there, we'll review them together by email. And modern technology makes that possible. So,
No, that's wonderful. No, that's really good. I like that. And, you're very approachable, very easily accessible. Like you said, I can vouch. It's anytime you can call, text, or email you. But why don't we get that information now? If anybody's listening, and, whether it be here in Atlanta or elsewhere, how can they best reach you if they have any questions or want to learn more about 2U Medical?
Well, you can visit the website, 2umedical.com, the number 2, the letter U, medical.
Yep.
If you want to reach me directly, the best way to do that is by email, Linda, LINDA, at 2umedical.com. Our office number is 404-858-3834. And that's the best way to reach me. Email is always ideal because I can get back with people quickly. So, but the office staff is great. They'll answer the phone and get back with you soon too. So
certainly,
very good. And you can text that number too, the 858-3834.
Okay.
So you can send a text message to that number as well.
Tremendous. Okay, very good, Linda. Well, that was
Yeah.
wonderful. Very, very good. I'm so happy that you guys are doing so great. And again, you've got a terrific staff. And we had Zach on here on a Skype interview on one of our most recent blogs. But you guys are just, keep up the great work. And I feel like I should definitely reach out to the rest of your team and interview them on here as well and learn some more information about them. That'd be great.
That would be awesome. We would be honored. Thank you so much. And
oh, my pleasure, Linda.
we appreciate you.
Oh,
You're awesome.
thank
I
you.
love working with you.
Likewise, and I love all the clients you always send me, all the referrals you give me. I can't thank you enough. You're awesome, so I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
They're great. So, well, again, Linda, I said it last time. I got to say it again. I can't thank you enough. I got to come out there and visit you guys. I know with our schedules are always crazy, but we'll have to sync something up and get me out there and visit you guys very soon. So.
Absolutely, we need to. We'll figure it out.
We will. We'll have coffee or lunch or something here and meet up and get together here very soon. Very good.
Okay.
Well, Linda, thank you again for your time. Keep up the great work. And, folks, again, I want you to check out the website. Again, we got it on the screen right there, 2umedical.com, and that's Linda McIver and her fine team at 2U Medical. All right, Linda, enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you again for coming on here. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Tarryn. You too. Look forward to it. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye, Linda. Okay, everyone, there you have it, 2umedical.com. That's the website. You saw Linda McIver, founder and president of that company, and she was right here on GoTarryn TV. Linda, if you're watching by chance, I want to thank you very much. You truly are my #1 favorite family nurse practitioner. But I want to tell everyone else out there, for reference's sake, if you want to go back on GoTarryn TV, check out the video blogs and the archives, look at episode 312. That was the very first time that we did a Circle of Praise highlight on 2U Medical, so that'll tell you a little bit more about the company from my perspective. And also then you can go to episode 389 and see the one-on-one Skype interview that I did with Linda and Zach at that time. So that way you can check out a little bit more information about their services and everything else that they do. And again, the reason why I'm so fond of them is that they remind me of a version of myself if I did in-home wellness and medical care like they do. They bring a modernized, contemporary approach to it. Well, I come to you when I do personal training, and I come to the Family Life Center. I come a lot of places. But I'll tell you what, Linda and her team, they come to you because that's what they're all about, 2U Medical. So, folks, check them out today. If you know anyone else who is in need of in-home health personalized care, then you need to go and check them out in addition to all the other services that they do. So Linda and the team of 2U Medical, keep up the great work. You guys are awesome. And in terms of anything else going on, folks, I hope you enjoyed today's video blog. That'll do it. I invite everyone to please make sure to check out GoTarryn.tv and look at all the other video blogs when you get a chance to stay connected with me. Other ways you can get connected with Tarryn the Traveling Trainer is you could please like GoTarryn on Facebook, subscribe to GoTarryn on YouTube, and follow GoTarryn on Twitter. And until I see you guys next time, thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of this day. And remember, GoTarryn Personal Training is your time, your investment in your life. We'll see you on the next one, folks. Bye-bye.